If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Here today, we're going to be playing on the Man in the High Castle mod as Nazi America. This is episode 2, so guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below where you would like me to expand for this campaign, and feedback for the general series. If you're not enjoying it, feel free to leave a dislike. Okay, it's currently the 4th of February 1965. We're playing as Nazi America as Heinrich Himmler. So welcome back to the series, guys. I'll put in the description below as well all the mods I am running for this series. So welcome to the Man in the High Castle campaign. So in the last episode, we started off in Nazi America in America itself. We pushed up and took Canada. We've hit Mexico. We've taken Brazil. And in today's episode, we're going to continue on building and making Nazi America great again to ultimately overthrow the greater Nazi Reich. Adolf Hitler, Heinrich Himmler, my faction leader, my country, Nazi America. Feels like Hitler doesn't uphold the fascist values and is, just sort of a false figurehead, you know what I mean? So we're going to betray him eventually and install the true heir to the greater Nazi Reich, Heinrich Himmler, who loves fascism. He uses fascism every single day up in this bitch. Okay, so let's get stuck into today's video. So let me know where to expand. So this mod, I'll basically just recap if you're sort of new to it. So the Axis won World War II. They were first to make the nuclear weapon, and yeah, I think they might have bombed New York. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. They might have bombed, but anyway, the world has been divided up into 3 factions. We've got the Italian faction here with the Roman Empire, Mussolini, with Greece, what is this, Iraq, Turkey, Egypt, the Horn of Africa under their control. The Axis controls most of Europe, even the specific sort of fascism countries. I'll go have a look at them in a second. Then here we've got the Axis down in Africa, and then we have the Greater East Asian Cooperation Sphere. So we'll just sort of have a look now, shall we? Let's go around the world. So in today's episode, we're going to be cleaning up and taking basically the entirety of the Americas, hitting Central America here, most of South. We'll see how we go. We might be able to invade Europe in today's episode. We'll just have to see. Maybe we might be able to take Britannia, maybe Ireland, Spain, Portugal. That would be a good idea. There's a lot of resources there. Okay, so here we go. So here's like the Reich Ukraine. We've got the Reich Muscovy sort of stuff. We've got the Reich Caucasus region. We've got the Polish region here as well. So as you can see, it's quite cool. Trotsky is currently in the Soviet Union. He's currently the leader. Then we've got obviously Free India here, which are fascist. We've got some reorganized China. Here is Japan itself under the command of... Okay, it's not Hirohito, it's someone else. Okay, I thought it was. But then we've got the Japanese Pacific states here under the command of Nobusuku. I can't even fucking say his name. I'm not even going to try it. With the west coast of America, west side motherfucker. And then we've got Alaska up here. They've taken Hawaii off me, those cheeky buggers. The Aussies are fascist as well, but basically we want to try and hit as most of the neutral factions as possible. Then at some point I will leave the Axis and betray them, and maybe make my own faction. I could very well, in my own political ideology, sway to communism or democracy, but let me know in the comments. Maybe I should stay fascist, I'm not too sure. Okay, so at the moment we currently have a whopping 54 divisions in action in total. 29 infantry, 9 light tank, 9 mountaineers, 5 motorized infantry, and 2 heavy tanks. So first up, we have Reinhard here with 14 divisions ready to hit Paraguay. It's going to be a little bit tough, according to the sway of power here. We currently have air superiority operating over the top. We have over 1,000 fighters ready. and we have 370 in reserve. Navy-wise, we currently have them operating in the Caribbean Sea, the Florida coast, and the Gulf of Mexico. With 93 submarines, this has been a tremendous effort, especially we sunk so many Brazilian ships in the last episode. It was bonkers. Okay, so we've got 19 divisions here on the border here with Guatemala. And then, 21, and then we've got 19 here in Panama. So basically, I want to start a war on multiple fronts. I reckon we can take most of South America, most of Central America with ease. Because at the moment, we are absolutely pumping out, small... Look at my production. My production efficiency is just crazy. Because even though it started in 1965, we're starting from the start in the tech tree, most of these factions. So at the moment, just look at our logistics. Absolutely crazy, if I do say so myself. So at the moment, I went through majority industry and engineering, but now we're starting to focus on infantry, supported battalions, and whatnot, sort of upgrading our equipment. At the moment, trade rights-wise, we're currently in a surplus. We're making a fuck ton of oil. We've got good aluminum, and then we've got rubber. We've got pretty decent tungsten. We haven't got much chromium. Construction-wise, we're getting some nuke reactors coming along, which will be great, so we can get those warheads flying. Here's our sort of, recruitment and deployment here. These are our divisions, not the biggest divisions, but they're not too bad. We've got some light tanks here. We've got some American Nazi divisions. Oh, okay, maybe I should put some maintenance here. Yeah. Military police, get rid of that trash. We don't really need that. Oh, these guys are really light as well. Okay, so it looks like I've been focusing on the conscript division, right? And I've been focusing on the heavy tank division, which we've got now, and then the Panzer, which might be renamed to maybe a modern. We'll just sort of have to see how that goes. Okay, so modify government. We've got 166 military power. We've still got 1.5 million manpower, but with the way it's sort of going, we've actually got a lot of manpower. What are we even at? Yeah. Limited conscription, 2.5. So we have a potential to... Holy fuck, okay. We're at 2.5 now. So just looking at the math, we have if we go 25%, we're at 1.5 million now, we can have a potential of 25 million Nazi Americans fighting for us manpower-wise. That's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous. So let's probably hit some of the easier targets first, like Guatemala, and we're going to just slowly make our way down as sort of best we can, you know? So let's slowly but surely push down. Okay, so let's hit Guatemala. We're going to have a lot of these just sort of smaller wars, because it's going to be a little bit difficult just slogging down through here. Okay, let's hit Panama as well. Let's conquer Panama. Let's get rid of them. And there we go. There's the justification done. Let's declare war upon them. The thing is here with Panama, we're going to be able to split up the army, which is excellent. And then go the other way. And then they're going to be gone. She's going to be all over Red Rover in a matter of seconds. Now, the main problem here for this fight is actually Paraguay. That's going to be a little bit more difficult. But the thing is, right, you guys all know that fucking supply lines are the bane of my existence in Hearts of Iron. They're atrocious. I hate them. I wish especially in modern day mod, they're just broken. They need to scale supply lines. I'm sure there's a mod that fixes that sort of stuff, but at the moment, it's just a pain. It makes sense in this, because I wanted to hit Bolivia first, but we've only got 9 here compared to 34 here, so we're better off sort of hitting this. We've got air supremacy here. These wars are starting to kick off as well, which is fantastic. So can we sort of change some of this stuff? Yes, let's go with a closed economy. And that has basically fixed up our trade problems, I reckon. What the hell? Guatemala's gone. Fantastic. Panama's gone. There's going to be a lot of clicking. More than anything. Right, excellent. So that's ours. Probably don't hit Colombia. I want to try and meet up with my men. Whoa! El Salvador, 25 divisions. Maximilio Hernandez Martinez. Submarinos. Capitan. Why the fuck does this prick have 25 fucking divisions? That's just insane. Anyway. There was my Spanish for you. I don't know much Spanish. Biblioteca. There you go. The library, I think. I don't know. I never learnt any languages. Well, I never learnt. The thing is, right, it's when I went to school in Australia, which wasn't too long ago, but my school only offered French. And I did it for a year, and I didn't like it. Especially when you live in Australia. Like, you're literally here, right? What is the fucking point of learning another language, especially in France? Like, what's the point of learning French when you're probably never going to go to France? There was always, like, school trips to New Caledonia and stuff, which is quite cool. Because that's just a province right off the coast here of Australia. So it's not, like, too far away from, like, the east coast and whatnot. But, like, what's the point of learning a fucking language there, you know? You know, you're not going to use it. You might as well do more subjects, you know? Where the fuck am I going? I'm spinning all around. Maybe I should go back to school and learn French, because I'm quite obviously retarded. Anyway, let's move up here and hit Costa Rica. And let's deal with Honduras as well. Okay, so what's the main problem down here in Paraguay? Just try and push for it, lads. Is it just the low supply that's getting us? No, but we've got them now, though. It only took one strong push. We're getting a lot of equipment just carving up these smaller countries. This is what I sort of want. Okay, maybe hit Uruguay. We'll deal with that. That's the next one. We'll chuck our air. Oh, we're already operating over South America as well. No worries. Getting a lot of naval dockyards, though, which is good. Okay, like I said, we've got some spare naval dockyards. At the moment, we're currently at full capacity with my submarines. So it's probably not a bad idea now for us to start actually building a proper navy. Starting off as a small country, you guys saw how just like crazily like effective those submarines were just being on such a low budget, you know? With limited resources and just limited supply lines and stuff. But that Wolfpack stuff is just crazy. One division here as well. Okay, so how are we sort of looking? So Uruguay is the next on our target. Let's hit now Costa Rica. I'll put in the description below all the mods I'm using. I'm basically using the Instant War Goal mod just to speed things up. Like, I've played so many vanilla campaigns which like take a month to attack. I feel like it's just a waste of time at the moment more than anything. It's not even like that much of a challenge difference, you know? Alright, that's about to capitulate. Easy. Too easy. Now, what's this here? Nicaragua. Alright, push up here. Let's hit Honduras as well. Especially when it's being such a pain, like individually going after these little shitty countries. When in reality, we could just declare war upon all of them. So there goes Honduras. But I'm blown away as to how many men are in El Salvador. Like, why? What's so important about El Salvador? They're only protecting one chromium. Have they just got like a fuck ton of stuff? I don't know. We could very well like just rally up, you know. Let's... yeah. Anyway, we've nearly got a path all the way through. Okay, so if we nearly got all the way down here to Uruguay, what's the odds on us attacking? It's still quite bad. We're still waiting for guys to swing around. Okay, we've got some spare military factories as well. Okay, cool. We've got an available war target now. Let's hit Nicaragua. Where we can. We're calling in a lot of our blokes, but we're doing most of the heavy lifting, eh? Okay. We had a spare divisions up in the north. I just thought I'd check. Whoa, we overran them like fucking easy as. I'm trying to think if we should hit Colombia from that side just yet. No, probably not. How well are we looking here? It's still quite convincing. There doesn't seem to be many there on that border anyway. You know what? You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Or the brisket. I should make a shirt out of that. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Would you buy that shit? I reckon you fucking would. Speaking of shirts, I do have a merch line. Simpzy store. Spread shirt linked in the description below. It's Christmas. Treat yourself to a t-shirt. Okay. Shameless plug. I didn't even mean to do that. Anyway. I am still blown away as to why there's so many fucking men in El Salvador. Like, seriously, right? Let's swing around some air support. Is there anyone with 1,000 planes here? Maybe here in Florida. Swing these guys down here, though, to help over the top here in South America, right? Okay, so it looks like my Navy isn't actually doing too much. Maybe you're better off swinging around this way. Maybe. We'll see. There's 30 divisions there. It's crazy. We're going to be able to hold our 40 divisions here as well. There goes Uruguay. Right. Now, hitting Argentina is going to be a different story, I reckon. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, so we might need some more reinforcements. But, like, that's 30 divisions. This is crazy. Okay, what can we switch over? Total mobilization? No. Okay, cool. It's finally in our favor to hit El Salvador. Goodbye, Maximilio Hernandez Martinez. You're gonna cop it big time, mate. Okay, so we have air superiority over the top from Florida. And we've also got naval supremacy around as well. So if they try and fuck me with a navy, you know what's coming, mate. Alright, let's declare war. Let's hit them and hit them hard. Okay, so how well are we looking here? Okay, looks like we're winning on the left-hand side. Okay, what's going down in Argentina? Okay, we are winning. At the moment. I'm just sort of curious to read sort of this stuff. So 4-1, 126, 79 combat with, bit of reserves. I just wanted to see what they're using. More than anything. What about this bubble here? Okay. So by the look of it, it doesn't actually look like they've got very good of anything. Very good soft attack or anything. If we had a bomb, we would fuck them in a matter of seconds. Okay, so at the moment now, we're going for our engineering sort of stuff. Which is good. Getting engineering's great. Even recon's good as well. Having that is really good. We've got extra research slots as well. Because it's 1965, we basically can go for any technology we sort of want. We're going for maybe some support stuff. Probably upgrading the equipment we're using at the moment anyway. Oh, here we go. Holy crap. I should have looked then. I wanted to see how many El Salvadorians, I guess, we killed. Okay, so how are we looking here? -10. Let's declare war upon Argentina as well. Okay. We'll see how we go, because we might need to send reinforcements, but I might not bother if we need to. 5 to 10. Nah, we outnumber them even with this smaller force. I think it's time to look at some better quality tanks. So what have we got here? We've got sort of medium tanks, and we've got the heavy. So we've got the heavy T1 now. We can get some Tiger, King Tiger, Panther, Sherman, Mouse, E50. So what do we want to kind of go down? We probably want to try and get to the E50 as quickly as possible. So let's get some Tiger tanks in. That's not a bad shout. That's a lighter tank, though. Maybe getting another lighter tank unit as well. It's not bad having some light tanks in, you know? Okay, so we've currently got 29 divisions here. Yeah, so we're getting fucked on the supply. That's why I sent these guys back. Okay. Right, how are we going down here in Argentina? Okay, it looks like it's coming out alright. We're making some progress. It's quite even. You know what I could do? Is I could send these blokes here. Aren't you in a dockyard? Just go to Panama. Swing around. Let's send my submarine down to Argentina, because I bet you there's a probably large Japanese Argentine navy. We need to swing this back around here. Oh, they're operating there. Okay, look, we've got air superiority now down here. We've sent my ships around as well. But it looks like we're probably going to be okay. Regardless. But I want to try and get those akadakas as quickly as possible. We're going down the political focus because it gives us a lot of... Look at this army experience. It's going to give us a lot of good stuff here. Whoa! Nazi Reich has declared war upon the Soviet Union, eh? Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. They haven't called anyone else in. They've called me in now. I guess I could maybe swing over and help. Nah, I might not get involved, to be honest. Okay, we've got some unresolved naval conflicts. The Polish lost a unit, which is fine. Okay, so we've got those 11 units here as reinforcements, which is great. We're currently nearly hitting Buenos Aires. Okay. Let's send you to the front line then. Instead of adding you, so just go on and do your thing. Okay, so 29 here in Colombia. We'll hit Colombia here as well. There's no time wasting on this Simpzy video, you know. We gotta hit them hard. There's no point of sitting around twiddling our thumbs. Multiple wars on multiple fronts, you know. That's how I like it. And if we can push and get the initiative done, we'll be fucking laughing later down the track. But just look how far we've come already within episode 2. We had like fuck all at the start as well. 21 divisions is good, but we've had to fight for this. Started off with 10 only. We've taken the initiative more than the other factions. Right, okay, supply's not going to be a problem down here. But maybe in Colombia. As long as we can get past this bottleneck here, we'll be fine. Right, swing these guys up here. If you can. Alright. Come up here and we'll swing you up. Yeah, operate here, mate. Oh, wow. We've got 4 nukes in the bank. I'll take that. Can we bomb Argentina yet? We're the strap bombers. Fuck yes, here we go. We can drop some nukes. Not too far south, I'm not too sure why, but we can bomb Argentina, and we can hit these front lines as well. How many are we making per day? 1 every 13 days, but boom chakalaka, motherfucker. Atomic bombing. Mesopotamia? Oh, what? Anyway, that's weird, but we're going to be able to push now quite easily, and that's going to drop their national unity big time. We've had some strikes here. Oh, okay. We're pushing quite well into Colombia, but we also don't want to get cooked around the side here, you know. I kind of go like that, mate. Okay, we need to get to Buenos Aires as quickly as possible. How about that? We've lost a couple of divisions here, but we should be right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go, 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 go. If we can get them... Holy crap. We're about to surround and kill 20 Colombians. Yeah, there we go. And that did it. Oh, fuck. Hang on. There we go. Now Colombia is ours. Just look how much progress we've made in Central America. Holy crap. We're going to be able to hit like Ecuador and Peru and Venezuela and stuff as well. Like even easier. Right, let's go for Venezuela. Now from what I can remember, there's a fuck ton of oil here. Yeah, look at that. So at the moment, pushing through Central, we've got some chromium but not much. There's a fuck ton of tungsten here in Bolivia. We haven't got access to this other one just yet. Okay, how many more? Oh, look at that. We've pumped out 23 divisions and I haven't even bloody realised. I thought I'd pop over and just check as well how the war against the Soviet Union's going as well. Ooh. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And I think if the Soviet Union can get a bit of a head, it might be a good idea. Because then we've got the Moscow sort of Nazis. Caucasus, Ukrainian, And there. I really like, look at this like greeny fascism. It looks awesome. How they have their own sort of, yeah, their own country. Because obviously, this is commanded by sort of the Moscow Nazis. So they've got a lot of units there, the Soviet Union. Like, how are we looking? 24 to 50, that's a lie. Yeah. But basically what's holding everything up is the Reich Muscovy here. Hey, there we go. Argentina has capitulated. Too easy. Okay, swing around these blokes to hit Chile. That's the next one. We've done incredibly well so far. They're reforming to hit Venezuela. We've got 23 divisions here. Okay. I'm constantly chopping and changing, so I have to rejig it. Okay, maybe these guys can hit like Peru or something. Does Philadelphia has a port? Yeah. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, man. Okay. Where should I sort of go through now? Man, artillery is so good. I can't recommend it enough. If you haven't got artillery, do it. Especially if you're a smaller faction. So what's outdated? Oh, my light tank. There we go. Upgrade you. Easy peasy. How many air wings do we have in reserve? Oh, wow. Nearly over 1,000 planes we're pumping out. Maybe we're pumping out too many. Or maybe I'm just getting a lot from all these other factions. We are, at the end of the day, getting a hell of a lot of equipment. Right, how far away into Venezuela? Still a little bit further. Probably could nearly hit Chile and would be alright, I reckon. We're just snowballing now more than anything. Supply seems to be okay down here. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about Chile. It is a little bit mountainous. That could be a concern, but let's hit the Lone Country, I guess. Lone Star Country, I guess. Let's go out Texas and them have like a similar flag. Okay, let's get some better quality tanks here. Let's get the heavies in. Well, 200 military experience. I'm going to have to customize my divisions at some point. Alright, let's hit Chile now as well. We've nearly got the entirety of South America under our control. Apparently we're not winning, but we've managed to take a couple of holes here. Right, push down here. We've basically cut them off. It does look like my navy has engaged the Chilean one. Field hospitals are great as well. Let's get this reconnaissance stuff up a little bit higher. Venezuela is going to be a little bit more tricky. And those 23 divisions have landed. So let's hit probably Peru. Let's hit Peru first. Okay. Do you reckon we're going to have time to hit some European country in today's episode? Potentially. We'll just sort of have to see how we go. The Treaty of Santiago. A whale's vagina. Cool. There goes Chile. Nazis didn't even help out, but they were coming on to encroach upon my rapid success so far, I guess. Okay. Let's swing around and hit Bolivia now. Whoa, why is that so bad? Supply, perhaps? I'm not too sure. Anyway, Venezuela's going to crumble soon. And we're getting ready to hit Peru. We've currently got 78 divisions. We've even got 6 just sitting idly by. And these guys are starting to get, like, battle-hardened as well. Oh, excuse me. Okay, cool beans. It's time to pick off the last sort of 3 major South American countries. It's currently the 4th of April 1966. The German-Soviet War has kicked off. Well, it started obviously, but no, the war's happened, but like nothing's really kicked off just yet. No one's died. There's sort of. It's interesting that this Muscovy Reich is sort of just holding out, you know, because the Germans can't actually hit them. And now that the border's, because mostly like Russia's building an economical hub is mostly here, not so back in Siberia, so maybe that's sort of changed. Maybe there's some like really fantastic buildings here now. I don't know. Anyway, let's hit Bolivia with Reinhard. let's do that. Let's hit Peru with Marcus Jones. And let's push up to Venezuela. And let's hit Venezuela with Rudolph. Okay. Looks like all those justifications are done. Done diddly done. And let's execute them. Even though not all of them are specifically in my favor. But let's operate over Bolivia. And these guys can operate over here. Okay, Navy-wise. Okay. Got a lot of ships here. You shouldn't be operating too far down there. I'm just trying to think where's the best place to be operating. Probably down here, because there's 2 countries. But I think Venezuela, if any of them are going to have a major navy, it's probably going to be Venezuela. Okay, so how well are we doing here? We can't hit... Oh, we can hit some pockets. I just want to try and see if we can hit major centers at all. So at the moment, it looks like we're winning here in the north. We're struggling to push into Peru. But we are pushing into Bolivia. Okay, we've had some naval results. We've managed to sink 2 Peruvian submarines. Okay, then a couple more of those things are done. Oh, we've nearly all done like field hospitals and stuff. That's fantastic. Let's continue with oh, maybe I should switch to something. Hang on. Fuck me, I completely forgot about the doctrines. That's because I focus so much on industry, so I forgot to do a doctrine. Right, so mobile warfare is good if we're a small faction, but to be honest, we've got 7 million manpower now. We're actually probably one of the bigger factions in the game. So superior firepower doctrine. I don't particularly want to go with that. Grand battle plan. Extensive planning and preparation before engaging is key to success. Perfect. Weapons are overrated. A large number of good enough weapons is good enough for path for victory. Look, I've just had a quick read, and I still maybe I just like that the way I play in Hearts of Iron is more of a blitzkrieg. Like you've seen me absolutely carve up South America like carving a cake. So maybe I'm better off continuing down the blitzkrieg sort of stuff, you know? Because I had a quick look at this sort of mass assault doctrine. Now this is really good stuff for divisions. If you've got a lot of divisions, maybe we're better off doing that then. I know, but I quite like the blitzkrieg stuff, you know? Getting breakthrough in organisation and armour recovery, because, yeah, I have infantry holding the front line, but I usually like to get my tanks, I like to get my mechanised, and I like to just get my armoured infantry as quick as possible. So maybe we're actually still better off going down there, you know? Okay, how are the wars sort of shaping up? Venezuela's on the back foot. Peru is actually holding quite well, but it does look like Bolivia is about to capitulate, and they have. Awesome. That's mine now. Mine! 9! Okay, cool. And now we're going to have more reinforcements here. Swing them up. Let's redirect to operate over here. And maybe we can hit some people here with our nukes. Or something. Venezuela, my friend. You nearly cooked. Oh, there goes Venezuela. Excellent. Peru seems to be holding out quite a bit. Another 2 more Peruvian submarines have gone. So it's only Ecuador left. Look at that. Oh, we've got weapons 3 now. Okay, I've re-jigged this war against Peru because it's actually... Well, how are the stats? Whoa, 124 to 48. So we've actually lost a fair bit of casualties here. It's just sort of pushing, you know. So I've re-jigged it. 40... Reinhardt's going to command 40 units. I might actually hit Ecuador here now as well. Because we should be right to hit there. Right, can we drop nukes over the top? Nah, we haven't just got any operational just yet. I'm not going to worry about it. We should be right. Let's hit Ecuador now to open up another flanking maneuver. I'll just go for it, mate, through here. Okay, and I think we've got another 21 divisions back at home as well. Okay, Let's push through where we can. Oh, there goes Ecuador. Yep. And then I want to get you blokes to swing this side of Peru and down. Because now we've got like 60 divisions actually operating in the area. Do they actually have that many divisions? 21 to 57. They've got a decent amount. Okay, we've got them now. Did you see how open that back end was? And we've got light tanks just absolutely hammering through. But you've got to give it to the Peruvians. They've managed to kill 162 Nazi Americans. 6K Nazi Reich, 1K French, 85K. They've given me probably the biggest challenge. Nope, I'm not going to call to arms. Thank you very much. Yeah. We've taken the capital. It's only going to be a matter of time before the rest fall. Just surround and go, 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 gadget. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to change up here. And getting Mech 2 in is not a bad one. Oh, they took their capital back, did they? They did too, the buggers. What are they at to capitulation? Must be close. Oh, there we go. There goes Peru. Huzzah! Whew. There we go. There goes South America in one episode. And Central America. How fantastic is that? The green is us. This is Nazi America. That's what we own. We have 180 military factories and 45 naval dockyards. I'm going to have to redo some of the research slots. I'm going to have to redo some of the equipment as well. So who's there? This is actually British Mexico, is it? Yeah. Then we've got Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic. We've got Cuba. I probably won't worry about that unless you guys seriously want to see that. But what I want to do now, if I had time in this episode, I was going to try and do it, but I've actually run out of time now. We won't be able to do it. We're doing it in the next episode. We'll start invading Europe. Maybe Spain, Portugal first. There's a couple of neutral countries I can see myself hitting here. Britannia, Ireland. Maybe like puppeting Sweden. They're a little bit too far away. But at the moment... Oh, the Nazis lost 4K. Yeah, it just hasn't really kicked off because that Muscovy Reich hasn't come in, neither has the Ukrainian Reich or the Vichy French. But unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to end the video here. Man, this has been a hell of an episode so far. Hopefully you guys still are enjoying the series. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.